Hello again, here we are at the location I spoke of previously. This is Rich. I'm introducing this new video from a rather special place. As you can see, it's a beautiful old building. It's an old mill, a water mill actually, which has been converted and restored by two very passionate people for their home, and also a restaurant and bed and breakfast. Rosa Rose, it's Latin, and so in this location, which the owners of this lovely place have kindly allowed me to do the film, I'm going to be talking about connected speech in English. This is all about understanding native English speakers when they are talking at their normal speed with each other, or potentially they are talking to you without separating the words sufficiently that you understand the context or the information. So this is my contribution to this difficult subject. How do you understand native speakers? It is very, very common for my students here in Italy, who go often to England, to America, and they come back from a trip, they come back from business trips or holidays, and they say, I really had problems understanding you, that is, you English people, because you eat your words. In Italian, they say, mangiate le parole. And it is true, we do eat our words. So the sounds join one to another, we miss out some word, or we miss out the ending of the word, or the start of the word, and it all becomes rather difficult to isolate each word we are saying. So how do we explain this connected speech? I think a good way of thinking about it is individual words we bump together and they become almost one sound, or a series of sounds, but the individual words are not very clear. This is what causes problems with the listening. When we communicate as English speakers to each other, we use connected speech. That is, all of the words seem to be reduced to one sound or a series of sounds without pronouncing each word very well. Very often, we do have to separate these words to communicate better what we want to say. So there are hundreds of examples of these where you hear this sentence from an English person, you don't understand it until they repeat it with each of the words pronounced better. And here's a simple example. If I say to somebody, what are you doing? And they don't really hear me, or they're not listening correctly, and they reply, sorry, what did you say? I may actually use a less of a one connected sound compressed to this, what are you doing? And I might say, what are you doing? So you hear each word, then you understand it. And that's really the point here. Okay, quick pause. I must show you a couple of images of this wonderful place. Here's the mill, 400 years old, and a main reception dining room where people come and have lunch and dinner. And here's another room, very particular, called the fireplace room. This is one of the favorite rooms to have parties. There's another exquisite room with lots of artifacts from France, Morocco, lots of influences. Here's the entranceway, a menage of different artifacts, fruit and flowers. Wonderful place. As you can see, I'm now outside on the other side of this lovely locanda. Is there a secret to understanding English people speaking at normal speed? Well, the more you listen, the more you will recognize this type of connected speech, because the phrases will begin to become familiar. The sounds, even though they are connected, will begin to become familiar. That's why going to live and spending time in the country is absolutely the best way of learning the language, because you begin to hear this connected speech frequently and it begins to mean something to you. So here we are outside again. This is the patio where guests will eat in the summer. Here are some very seasonal fruit in Veneto in autumn, the wonderful pomegranates, and these are very healthy, so there you go. And obviously I want to say thank you for the hospitality to the owners of this wonderful locanda, Rosa. And here's the web address of this unique place if you are ever in Veneto, Italy. I am producing part 2, probably part 3 of this complicated subject of connected speech. The next one is weak forms, and obviously subscribe to my channel, share, like and comment, and contact me for personal training.